Us is those people who are humble, merciful, and peaceful, having pure hearts, for those people will be called his children, and they will see him and belong to the kingdom of heaven. Glenn summarized that the mission team is like salt and light. For the world, since the little salt spices, and our light is shining on the Haitian people, so they may see the good that is being done.
Alright, so over the 2 weeks we were there, we learned a lot about the Haitians and a lot about ourselves while we were there. They had so little while we were in construction. We had to make cement all by ourselves with no cement mixer the first 4 days. And let me tell you, that is hard. We also learned that while Tiff was on the medical unit,
I learned I was a midwife nurse helper, so I helped Susan Wilkes, and I learned how to do blood pressure and check the pregnant moms if they had any infections and something. And then I also got to put my hand on a 9-month-old mother on the stomach and feel the back, knee, and the head. It was quite cool. And I also got to hear the sound of a baby in the womb. We had lots of families and lots of little children that needed lots of help, and my job was to hold them so the mother can get their blood pressure done, or she could tell the interpreter what was wrong with her and the babies. So it was a really good experience.
We also helped with the orphans that we were living with. There were 26 of them. And what touched my heart the most was the first day getting there, how all the orphans ran up to us, not even knowing who we were, but just ready to meet us and just stay with us and play with us. That was a really eye-opener. It was an eye-opener too as we would drive out to our campus, or not to our campus, to where we were working, and see all the devastation that was still there after 4 years. There was, near Port-au-Prince, there was still tents being up, and the government was supposed to be giving food and water to all those people living in the tents, but he stopped, so they had to go out miles just to look for their own food and water. And a lot of them were the families that went to Port-au-Prince for the nurses. We also learned that it doesn't matter how much you have in life, they're still going to be grateful with that little help that we give them.
So on Wednesday, the first week on Wednesday, we delivered goats, and so me and Dawn and I delivered 5 goats each to different families, and just the smiles on their faces getting the goats was heart-touching.
We'd like to show our video that we made.
We have time for a couple of questions, a little Q&A. Any questions for Tiffany and Don? Excellent presentation. Chris?
Is life improving slowly?
Slowly, yeah. It's still a lot of work, but it's getting there.
I was going to say, Gabe probably is a good one to ask about that, because how many times have you been there now?
6, but I think Herman and John
Okay.
and Jane have been there. But yes, since the earthquake, you can see some. But there are some people that prefer to stay on the mountains in shacks because they're afraid to go back to the cement city of, let's say, Port-au-Prince, where a lot of their relatives are being killed. The cement buildings they were there.
Yeah.
So, yes, that they do need more help. Yes, they do need more help, and that will be ongoing for a long time.
Hey, Herman?
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody for the support, and because it doesn't make a difference. I've been there 16 times, so every little bit helps. And these girls, I thank them so much for the impact that they made in Haiti on for the distributing books. That does make a difference. There is a difference. And I experienced it this year. It took 12 years ago I've been, and now I experienced it with little Haitian. He's turned his life around. He's looking after an orphanage of 17 kids. So it does make a difference.
So, paying it forward in a way, now they're carrying that on too. Yeah. John?
I just want to say that the Tiffany and Don decided to go, and I knew who was going from this area. Rick and I felt very comfortable with the people that they were going with because we knew they were going to be well looked after. From Rick and I just thank you guys for looking out for them. I think they were the youngest members on the mission team, I believe. So, yeah. Anyway, I wanted one picture there with the inner tube that was used for work boots or something. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, very creative.
Probably not CSA approved, but they were.
John, you did send great clothes with us. If you have great material to work with, you're no trouble.
Logan? Yeah, Logan?
How did you feel when you were at the
Well, saying goodbye was heartbreaking, that's for sure. How we felt when we were with them, they were incredible. Like, they were just like any kid. Actually, just don't get offended at anybody, but they are actually a little bit better than kids around here, I have to say. They listen, they follow you, like, they always just want to be with you, and no matter what, like, they'll be by your side. Anything.
Do you have a comment?
And they like to help out a lot. So when Hannah, the girl that went with us too, she was making shells, and the orphans would be around her. They would take things, and then they'd watch her build something, so then they'd want to build something. It was just really cute.
One more? Anybody? Could we have all the people that went on this particular Mission to Haiti trip stand up? Just, I know Gina and Michaela and Ben Nonkus and Gade Adama, Herman, Thalen, John and Jane Klassen. Am I missing anybody? And Don and Tiffany? Just give them our recognition.
I would like to say thank you for the church for supporting these girls with your rope distribution. That was fantastic. So thank you very much for this church for doing that.
Glad to be part of it. Yeah. Thanks, Chris.